Hello and welcome everyone, Lionheart here, with part 1 of my new Wintertooth Let's Play. For Total War Warhammer, Creative Assembly very kindly gave me early access to the new Norsca DLC, and I've chosen to play as Throgg The Troll King. Fear not though, for those that want to see Wulfric in action, I will be confederating with him and his faction in the campaign, and I'll explain a little bit more about confederation mechanics for Norsca, because it's kind of got a unique twist on it, or rather there's a way of making it much easier to confederate with other Norscan tribes. So yeah, Wulfric will feature in this campaign, leading another army, but I wanted to play as Throgg, leading the Wintertooth faction. However, if you do want to check out a Wulfric campaign from the start, then I know Warrior of Sparta is doing one. I'll link to his down in the description. Also in the description you'll find a link to the QT page for this series, and I've been using QT for a little while now. I used it for my Bloody Hand series. Basically, the QT link is where I would like you guys to leave your custom unit name suggestions. You will need to create an account or link your Google account to QT, but if not, you can just sign up with an email. Very easy and quick to do. And then when you leave a comment on there, make sure you tag your unit name suggestion to the unit type. For instance, if you were suggesting a name for a Norscan ice troll, then in the comment box, the tag you would select would be the Trolls one. It just makes it so much easier. I used it for my Bloody Hand series, and it was super easy. And it's enabled me to keep up with naming units a lot more than I have done previously, just relying on the YouTube comment section. So yeah, custom unit name suggestions, please leave them on the QT link alone. This series will be out from now on every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday going forward. This replaces the Bretonia series, which is coming to an end now. Also, early hour special at part 5. If we can reach 2,000 likes on parts 1, 2, 3 and 4. Those that have been with my channel for a while now know this is something I offer as like a bit of an extra bonus. If not, there'll still be an hour special at part 10. Of course, this is completely optional, so if you don't want to leave a like, that's totally fine. If you're not enjoying the content, feel free to leave a dislike. But the option is there if you'd like an early hour special at part 5. If we don't hit the like target, then that's fine. We'll still get part 5 anyway. It will just be a regular 30-40 minute video rather than an hour. So, let's just briefly go through Throgg's bits and pieces, and then we will crack on with this campaign. So he's a powerful melee fighter. He has the Siege Attacker attribute, and he has a powerful battle ability, Copious Vomit, and he can construct a unique building in Troll Country at Arengrad. Resistance, physical resistance 10% for Norscan trolls and Norscan ice trolls, all forces. All units in Throgg's army are immune to all attrition. Upkeep minus 15% for all Norscan trolls and Norscan ice troll units. And the additional starting units that Throgg starts with are a Norscan Warhound unit, Norscan trolls, and Norscan ice trolls, which have the Frostbite ability, which adds 6 seconds of minus 52 speed to enemies that they hit, and they have pretty good regeneration as well. Throgg's campaign, I should say as well, is actually initial challenge rated at hard. Wulfric's is rated at normal, so this should be a good challenge for us. Also, the Wintertooth kind of faction traits are allegiance to the gods, provides significant bonus to the Norscan armies through pledging allegiance to a specific god. We'll show how that mechanic works once we get into the campaign. Monster hunts, Norscan lords can track, battle and acquire the services of the most fearsome monsters of the old world, and Monstrous heavy unit roster with a variety of lighter armoured infantry and cavalry units is our speciality with Wintertooth. So, without further ado, let's begin.
Those in the north are closest to the gods. Their lands lie within the ebbing shadow of chaos. For in the land of monsters and ice, where no crops grow, they have to be. Thus, I have come to guide their raw talent. Why waste such savagery on each other, while the southern lands are ripe for ravaging?
Gotta admit, the voice actor for Wulfric is on point. He sounds badass. Anyway, let's listen to what the advisor has to suggest, and then we'll get cracking with some gameplay.
Hail, Throgg, King of Trolls. You venture far from your natural lair. These lands are rich with meat and war. Feast upon them, grow in strength and number, to bring ruin beyond. To the east, the icy mountains harbor the dwarfs of Krakadrak. They mine great treasures for themselves. But all of this can be yours for the taking, or for the gods. To the south, Kislev. These men of the Bear dare to rule your kingdom. Let them feel the power of the monstrous horde. Destroy Erengrad and reclaim your rightful throne in Troll Country. Beyond Kislev lies the Empire. Its bickering states of power are ripe with treasures. Take from these soft southern lands and establish new ports on their shores from which you can raid further. Across the seared claws, a would-be challenger lies in wait aboard his precious ship. Devour him and do as you wish with his marauding warriors. Throgg, you are the Wintertooth, cunning and all-powerful. Let the realms of man suffer in horror and pain as your monstrous horde lays waste to all. The harsh and desolate wastes of Norsca embrace you into its cold and wintry grip, my lord. Yet it cannot sustain your appetite for war indefinitely. You will need to voyage from this land to raid and pillage. Your gods will gaze favorably upon you for this. Raise in their name, and align yourself with one to be granted their twisted and ruinous gifts.
Okay. So, thank you, advisor, for that. Chapter objective issued, the Land of Ice and War. Our first objective, attain a level 1 allegiance with any god. We'll gain 1,000 to our treasury. We'll explain the gods and how that works in a moment. In fact, here we go. How they play for Norsca and for Wintertooth. So at the top here, you can see we have these 4 bars. Each of them represents one of the gods that we can attain allegiance to. So we have the eagle, the hound, the serpent, and the crow. And at each level, level 1, 2, and 3, there are various buffs and bonuses, and I'll go through all those in a moment. But as you can see, they're 0 out of 30 for level 1, 0 out of 60 for level 2, and 0 out of 100 for level 3, and that's the same for each of them. That is kind of the allegiance points that you get, and you get those by creating monoliths when you raise a settlement to one of the gods. I believe you can get all of the gods' favour up to level 2, but I think you can only get one of the gods to level 3. So I'll have to choose wisely. So feel free to let me know in the comment section once I've gone through the various buffs and bonuses for the gods which you think we should go after. Although, for the most part, I think I'd like to take most of the Norscan territories myself. As Norskans, we can take coastal settlements, and we can establish marauder outposts on conquered coastal settlements outside of Norsca, enabling basic recruitment options and locations from which to replenish our armies. We can also take major capital cities from some of the other races, which allow for fully developed Norscan settlements to be built, and unlocks unique technologies that can then be researched, and we'll go through them in a moment. But yes, so the gods. So for the eagle, level 1, you have plus 20% research. At level 2, you have plus 20 winds of magic, and at level 3, you can recruit a Lord of Change as a general for one of your armies. For the hound at level 1, it's plus 10% melee, or rather 10% weapon strength for melee infantry units. Level 2, it's plus 100 unit experience per turn. And at level 3, you get a unique and extremely powerful Hell Cannon battery unit, the Iceforged Legion, which will become available from the Regiments of Renown pool. For the Serpent, level 1, it's minus 10% upkeep for all forces. For all units, all forces, which actually sounds pretty good. I'm kind of thinking Serpent. Level 2, it's plus 5 to the rank at which you can recruit your lords. And at level 3, a specialist Chaos Sorcerer, Throgg The Tormentor, will be recruited to fight for your faction. And finally, the Crow's Gaze, level 1, plus 20% casualty replenishment rate, all forces. Level 2, minus 4, I assume, turns for wound recovery time. All characters are actually pretty good, because most of them get wounded for 4 or 5 turns, so that would be pretty darn useful. And then level 3, a devastating plague will be unleashed across the world, your faction being immune. So it sounds like, I would imagine, all units of all other races take damage for, I guess, a turn or maybe a couple of turns. That sounds pretty cool. Other things to note about how they play. Norscan settlements generate only a small amount of income, so their main source comes from raiding, sacking, and what have you from their rivals' lands. To sustain a larger force, you'll need to adopt their barbaric nature too, so very much have to channel my strategies from my Kolek Let's Play with Chaos. It was very much in the red every turn, but in terms of income, but my treasury was massive by the end from the amount of sacking and stuff that I'd done. And the Monstrous Arcanum allows you to embark on wild hunts to track and defeat the most ferocious of beasts. Defeating these grants powerful items and some captured beasts to command in battle. So that's kind of part of the Regiments Renown system for Norsca and Wintertooth. And then finally, confederate with Norscan tribes by defeating their leaders in battle, as I alluded to at the start of the video. This will greatly improve your diplomatic standing with them, so we can get Wulfric, and the easiest way to do that, to confederate with Norsca or any of the other Norscan tribes, is to defeat their faction leader in battle, and then they will instantly accept a peace treaty and confederation. It will get high success chance straight away, and you'll instantly be able to confederate. So it should allow me to hopefully unite all of Norsca pretty quickly if I can find their faction leaders. So here we have Throgg with his units, and as I said, custom unit name suggestions. If you skipped ahead from the start of the video, use the link to the QT. It's in the description and the comment section. That is where I'm taking custom unit name suggestions. You will need to create an account for QT, but it's like 2 seconds to do that. Either link one of your existing social media accounts or create a brand new one with an email on QT. But it makes the whole filtering system for comments so much easier. You can also rate other comments and unit names on there, so I can see which ones are more popular and we can add them in that way. So I'll be adding unit names in. If you guys are quick, I can name all the units that I have in my current army in tomorrow's upload. Obviously the embargo for this went down today, Monday, but I'll be releasing the series every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday going forward, so there will be another episode out tomorrow. So we have 2 units of Marauders, Norscan Ice Wolves, Norscan Warhounds, Norscan Ice Trolls, and Norscan Trolls in Throgg's army. Take a look at technology, our research, and we've got War Tools, Sea Marauders Tools, and Monster Hunter, which unlocks the Monster Hunts. I don't think I need to go for that just yet. I'm probably not strong enough. I'm actually going to go for War Tools, and I'm going to see if 3 turns I can hold off recruiting any more units. I'm going to just move Throgg. Yeah, we'll move him over here. And then we're going to raid this territory here, because diplomacy, we're at war with the Nagel Farlings, if that's how you say them. Over here, they're the only faction we're at war with to start with, so we need to look for Lamont Dahl. If we can find him and kill him, we'll be able to instantly ask for peace and then confederate with them. Obviously Wulfric's down over in Norsca. He's not interested in anything to do with us just yet, so again, if we can, it'll be much easier just to find Wulfric and defeat his army in battle, and then we can instantly gain a confederation. We have a non-aggression pact with the Goramandi tribe to the southeast, and obviously Cracker Drak, we have the dwarves there, so I don't think I want to leave them for too long. I imagine I can't occupy their settlement, so those will be the first 3 settlements that we can raise monoliths to the gods, because the rest of the Norscan territory I'd actually like to take for myself, for the most part, just so that we have plenty of kind of staging grounds. Not that they'll be able to give us too much income. We can gain a little bit of income, as we can see from Winterpire here, but the only building that really allows us to get income is the Fur Stash, Beast Tanner, and Slaver's Camp in the economy tree. So yeah, that's not grand. There's also a Chaos Shrine here. Of course, Winterpire isn't the provincial capital. That's Asling's Conclave, which is why we want to take out the Nagel Farlings as soon as possible. Do have a port that we can obviously build up a little bit. Definitely want to get me some war mammoths. I've got to admit, I wasn't too fussed about the Norska DLC, to be perfectly honest. But when I saw war mammoths, now you have my attention. So yeah, I just want to see them. And the Famir warriors actually look pretty cool as well. We can get them all through the troll tree, but we don't want to bother building any of that here because we are restricted to tier 3. So we'll build up this raiders camp. Actually pop that in now, and then when we get that to the next level, I'll probably pop in the first dash, just get us some money here. You might as well. We're currently positive background income, but that's about it. So yeah, we have like our own personal mission. I don't think it's actually listed in the missions or anything like that, but to go down through Troll Country and take Arengrad, because apparently there's a special building there for Throgg, because that's apparently where his lair is meant to be. I imagine his lair's up in those little mountains there. So yes, oh, also research. These research bits here, as you can see, all require specific faction capitals to be occupied. So for Corone, we get plus 500% trade agreement tariffs. I'm not sure if we'll be trading with too many factions by the time we get that, but still, that looks pretty good. Plus charge bonus for cavalry units and growth. If we take Maragliano, research rate increases and upkeep for all land units, minus 20%, and global recruitment capacity increase as well. Secrets of mining and machinery, Karaza Karak. If we take that, then minus 25% for all buildings. Construction cost, construction time minus 1 for province capital, settlement buildings, and income from all buildings plus 50%. So that's actually rather darn good. Secrets of steel and magic, that's Altdorf, so magic resistance, weapon strength, and enemy siege holdout time reduced. Secrets of Necromancy, Drakenhof, enemy hero action success chance reduced by 20%, casualty replenishment plus 20, all forces, Skin, Wolf, Werekin hero capacity plus 2, and Secrets of Gork and Mork if we take Black Crag or Karak Draza, Winds of Magic plus 20, immunity to all attrition, all forces, because Throgg already has that for his army, but that will add that to all forces, and income from post-battle loot plus 50%. So those are pretty cool, so it's worth potentially going after some of the other factions. Our victory objectives are ultimate campaign victory, attain level 3 allegiance with one of the gods, defeat all of the challenges sent against you, because I imagine when we align with one of the gods at level 3, the other 3 gods will be upset and they'll send challenges against us. And then destroy the following factions: Norska, Empire, and Bretonnia. So I imagine we'll destroy Norska first in terms of we'll confederate with them. And then we've got to go after the Empire and Bretonnia. So we'll do that. We might go up against some of the other factions as well. We shall see how things play out. I think that's all we need to mention in the first turn. Our faction summary for Throgg, Lord of the Monstrous Horde. Already seen those bits and pieces, I believe. Throgg himself, let's quickly take a look at his skills. Monstrous Ruler trait. All units Throgg's army are immune to all attrition. Public Order plus 1 and Chaos Corruption plus 2. Skills. So yeah, here we have his Copious Vomit ability with the as the description. I think that about covers that. So obviously he's got Icy Wrath, Frostbitten buffing his trolls, Wild Beasts, Fearsome Warriors, so he can buff Berserkers. But I'm probably going to focus on buffing his trolls and get Fight or Die. Plus 16 leadership and plus 27 melee attack to Throgg and those around him. Definitely, obviously, Route Marcher next. Eye of the Gods, Weapon Strength, Aura of Chaos, Mutant Regeneration, and King of Trolls. All pretty good stuff as well. And I do want to focus on Throgg becoming a bit of a beast himself, because he's got the Frostbite rather, ability as well. The Wintertooth Crown. Definitely go for that when we get to level 9 as well. So yes, he's going to sit there, he's going to raid, and we are going to end the turn. New campaign. End turn times super quick. Oh, hello. Oh, they've gone and ambushed over there. Varg and Kislev are at war already. Okay. Romandi and the Red Eye. Oh yeah, because they're over there. Okay, so actually we saw. I'm assuming that's the faction leader as well. He just went and ambushed there. I'll actually see what his army is like. Only I could like just chance of spotting nearby Ooh, foreign armies.
Throgg hears you. Was going to anyway.
Will that help reveal?
Have a crack.
No, that won't help reveal them. Okay,
Was going to anyway.
I think our army will be able to take on the one that's there. So I'm gonna throw myself into the ambush. Yeah, they have the upper hand. We can't see what they've got. We failed to see their ambush. Can we see what the terrain will be like? Yeah, we're gonna get jumped on. Let's fight it. So our first battle, ambush time. I won't pause. I'll take it as it comes. See if I can deal with it. And see if we can break Lamont Dahl. Because if we do, we'll be able to instantly confederate, which will make this whole initial early conquest much easier. Throgg. Oh. They've deployed way over there. Okay. That makes everything much easier. In the high ground so we get a charge bonus down. They do have a frost Wyrm, which is going to do a lot of damage to us because we don't have any... I wanted to try and actually get early on some Norscan hunters, I think they are, with javelins. They do a lot of damage. There he is. Okay, so while these guys are actually coming in towards, I'll just quickly pause just to show you guys the units. Take a look at Throgg. Obviously, we've seen Norscan Marauders before, but there is Throgg. Look at him. What a beauty. He's got the Wintertooth crown actually on his tooth there. I like he's got some swords in his back from where he's like people have tried to kill him, but it just has not worked. The Norscan Ice Trolls, I think, look absolutely awesome. They've got little swords and weapons of enemies that have tried to attack them in their icy clubs. They look pretty cool. So we have regular kind of trolls next to them, chaosy trolls, and then we have our hounds over here. Pretty cool. Our wolves, warhounds, which are a little bit more kind of chaosy influence to them. Warhounds, and that is our ice wolves. So we want to avoid. Apparently, bounce power is just in our favour. You have the trolls. You're going to want to avoid spearmen, though. They're going to be anti-large. You're going straight for Throgg. Can I use my ability on you? We'll wait till you land, probably. Kill him, Throgg. Yeah, that's it, wolves. Nice, good charge, good charge. Oh, the trolls, yeah. Got to support them. Pull back, charge back in again. Damn, trolls have gone already. Oh, but they are losing that. That's broken. Right, let's get Throgg in over here. Ice Trolls have done a good job here, though. Let's get Throgg against Lamont Dahl over here. Okay, break this unit, because then we can focus on these guys. There we go. They are broken, but they will come back. Okay, they've gone. Victory's within our grasp, apparently. This is just Throgg charging in, smashing this guy. That's because we've broken those guys over here, so let's bring them back round, and we can throw in the trolls. Has that worm come back? No, it hasn't. Has it? It has. It's shaken. Oh, he's broken. Use this again just to break him. Well, he's broken now. He's gone. There we go. Victory. Beautiful. Oh, just let's get some shots of the ice trolls here. And the wolves. Definitely trying the next battle to get some slow-mo for you guys. I'll just kick him. I thought things with that would be a little bit more kind of high tension because I thought we were about to be jumped on with the ambush. I've not actually seen the AI do that before, like not choose to go in for the ambush straight away. I actually thought that frost worm would be a lot more devastating, but thankfully it wasn't. Thankfully it just focused on trying to kill old Throgg here, but he was having none of it. Close victory though. Gotta remember, leadership on trolls sucks, Lionheart. 137 kills with the ice trolls. They held really well. I think all my units have survived. That's good.
You take the head of their tribe, my lord, paving the way for a simple and forceful confederation between you both.
Nice. Banner of Crimson Reapers. Bonus versus large melee attack. Vanguard deployment. Oh, that would be fun. Can't apply that yet though. Oh, we can apply it to them. But it can't go on any others. Okay, fair enough. Right, what do we want to do? Enslave captives, sacrifice them. More money would be nice for us. Let's go sacrifice them. The army pulls back. I've discovered him, have I? Oh, well, he's oh no, he's okay. He survived, but I have still defeated him. So that means I should offer peace. Oh, there we go. We can force confederation, which instantly makes them accept peace. And I'm gonna see. Can I demand money from you as well? Oh no, sorry, that's offers. Oh, that was nearly very bad. Demand. Yes, I can. 2,000 gold. Boom. Hello, and Wintertooth, just like that, expands. Ah, oh, cool. We've gained their army as well. I've got a frostworm. Yes. Oh, that's a good way of grabbing one early on. Need a name for him. As I said, don't forget to use the QT for name suggestions. Add a name for my frostworm next turn. Right, let's force march you guys because I'm not going to keep this. I want to keep your army. Going to have one. Oh no, didn't mean to swap the trolls over. Yoink. Move you over here. Then disband you. Level 2, so we're going to grab Root Marcher. Nice, just like that. Frostworm. That's going to be super useful. Although his melee defense is really low, which is why I'm imagining Throgg did so much damage. I need to support you. That should be super useful for taking on other Norscan tribes. Looks like the Varg are next, if we want to kind of continue our conquest west, cut a path straight over to Wolfric. I want to get over to Wolfric as soon as possible and grab him. I am concerned by these dwarves, and I don't think we should leave them for too long, to be honest. But I think maybe having Wolfric would be a good plan for that. So how many? They've got 5 settlements. 1, 2, 3. Imagine they've got 4. That's, yeah, 4 and then 5 over here. I think most of their settlements pretty quickly. You might need more than one army to do that. To sack and take them as quickly as possible. So we've gained a full province. We can now upgrade our main building line here, which does give us a little bit of money, but obviously nothing special. Definitely want to go for a temple, the altar, the ruinous altar over here. I'm definitely going to want to get mammoths. Mammoths and frostworms. Yep. Allows a War Mammoth War Shrine. Ooh, Dark Furnace. So yes, we need that for some of my Marauders as well. We've already got the Marauder building in Winter Pyre. You've already got one here, so we don't actually need 2 of them. We could build something else here. Ideally, something that needs at least tier 4. So let's go for... Norscan Warhounds allows Skin Wolves. Skin Wolves are pretty cool. Skin Wolf Werekin. Yeah, so let's destroy that one. Ah, yeah, also thinking about names and stuff. We're going to need a Tim the Enchanter for this series. So, do we make Tim a Shaman Sorcerer, which obviously would be pretty apt, a Famir Bale Fiend, or do we go for a melee Tim and go for a Skin Wolf Werekin? So it could be Tim the Werekin Enchanter or something like that. Again, leave suggestions that you can leave name suggestions for Lords as well on the cutie. But yeah, get commenting on that for the Tim suggestions as well. For those that are new to the channel, Tim the Enchanter, a Tim has been in pretty much every single one of my series as a hero, normally as a spellcaster. Yeah, I want to keep that tradition going. Okay, so we can't move him anymore. We've still got positive income, which is good. We should enjoy it as long as we can. So turn 2, and we've taken out an enemy. That's pretty good. I'll take that.
Don't anger me.
Wolfric apparently only has 1 settlement, so if I could get down to him, it'd be good. But we've got to go through Varg to get to him. So I think we should probably focus on that. What is their strength? They're 14. I'm 33. So we're going to need to build up our forces before we go after the Varg. Maybe hope that they go to war with, say, like the Hellspire tribe, or even Norska itself. Who are they at war with? They're at war with the Scaling and Britonia. Okay, we haven't found the Scaling yet. Just stay away from me. I'm hoping these guys will go after Crackerjack, because if they declare war on me, then I'm going to have to turn around and deal with that. So let's end the turn. We'll build up for a few turns, and I guess either see if AI declares war on me, or if I get to choose to go to war with them. No pressure. Oh, war declared. Who by? Starly, Jagged Horn, and Telia. Okay. We need to sort out public order here, because it's not grand at the moment. Have we got anything that sorts out public order? That building, the Ruinous Altar. Actually, I think maybe first dash first. More income. I say more income. It's not really going to make a lot of difference. We're not tier 3 here, we're only tier 1. We probably need growth as well, don't we? And that increases research rate. Okay, so, I mean... Oh, actually... Oh, Plunder Hall. Upkeep all forces. So we want to spam that out. So I was thinking... With Norscan settlements, I could, once I've got, you know, a few together... to recruit all the units I need. We don't really need that many, but actually buildings like that which can stack up the upkeep cost reduction, they're going to be pretty useful. Yeah, we do want to get some growth, but that's actually going to get another surplus point next turn. I've got that to recruit units. Can I actually is there anything else I could recruit straight away? We could get some cavalry. Vanguard deployment might actually be kind of useful. Chariots. Well, chariots have been the bane of my existence in most of my campaigns against Varg and Scaling, so I definitely want to bring them in. But I might pop them at the Altar of Spawns. So, for now, let's go for... Yeah, because again, growth, we don't really need it in this line, do we? We want stuff... Money, I don't think we should bother with the money just yet. We can get it, but we'll do better with that if we break settlements down. I was going to build that in this one anyway, so it's either growth, probably build that Ultra Spawn. So let's go for the Warhound Kennels then. Still got plenty of money. And we should wait one more turn actually before we start building units, because then we'll have a 10% reduction in recruitment cost as well. Okay. So yeah, top tip if you're playing as Throgg, see if you can take out that ambushing army if it comes down that pass. And what can we get next? Sea Marauders tools. Well, that gives us more campaign movement range. That'd be quite useful. 5 turns though, and weapon strength. Yeah, I'm going to go for that because we're going to be dealing with a lot of Marauders early game. And we've now unlocked Marauder Berserkers, which aren't armor piercing, but they are anti-infantry and damage dealers. You can get global there, but they cost a lot. Yeah, these are what I want. Anti-large Marauder Hunters. So let's get 3 of them. Because we have actually gained a Marauder with great weapons because of that army we defeated and we actually absorbed. So go for 3 of them this turn. Marauder Hunters are armor-piercing missiles. But they have a shorter range. Might grab just 2 of them. And then we'll get some Spearmen and some Berserkers to fill out the rest of the battle line. Because we've got 2, well, quite a few monsters actually. And then Sarl encampment, they're just asking to be taken. Go after them hard and see where they go. Yeah, we'll upgrade our new provincial capital first. You can also upgrade. Yeah, we've still got plenty of money for now, and we can sack that in 1 turn, so that's all good. Yeah. Oh, we can get some more warhounds. They're very fast, weak against armor though. Not that these guys have too much armor, so they should be pretty good. But we've got 2 units of hounds. My cav basically for this, very fast. 2 of them. Get them in the next lot. Okay, no. 2 spears, and then we'll go for 2 berserkers. And that's my full stack done. But we are very low on money then. That's fine. Sack the Sarl encampment. We want to sack and then occupy as many Varg settlements as we can as soon as possible. Okay, we're now going slightly negative. But that is okay. Oh, Varg are at war with Cracker Drak. Nice. So they'll probably soon go to war with me. Well, actually no. By me going to war with the Varg, it should actually make these guys like me a little bit. You guys want trade?
I'm told you want to talk.
No. Norska. Yeah, you're still alive. Yeah, the Varg is starting to deteriorate. Hellspire, go after them. Kill them. Wreck them. So begins our descent into negative treasury income. Ready for duty. Okay, he's back. When do we actually get our first regiment of renown? Is it level 3? Because the Frostworm, Great Mammoth, Iceforge Legion, they're all from monster hunts. These guys, oh, they're level 3. Okay, so yeah, you get a mix. Regular sort of regiments of renown that you get at levels, and others that you have to do via the hunts, which we haven't unlocked yet with that one, Monster Hunter. So we'll do that. I think we'll do that probably not too early, actually. Yeah, declare war. In Throgg goes. I want to use the Frostworm. So let's just fight this one, see how it looks. Also, I should check who the Varg leader is and see if I can find him, because again, it will just make this, rather than conquering 4 more other territories after this one, we can just go for the leader and then confederate. So this is a Chaos Dragon with an icy reskin, which is a bit of a shame, to be honest. Icy Dragon still looks cool. Just why could you not be new? Magical attacks, frostbite. Let's take a look at some of the other units here as well. I forgot, yeah, I gave you guys that banner. Banner of the Crimson Reapers. So, Marauder Hunters with dual axes. You look pretty beastie. We've seen Marauders with great weapons before. Marauder Hunters. Dual throwing axes. Also use. Combat, and finally the Marauder Hunters with javelins. Okay, right. Set up my army. Could be a a front line of those guys. Spears on each flank. Yeah, have you guys together. You guys on that flank, because you guys can fight in melee as well. And then javelins behind the front line. Trolls here. Wolves over there. Throgg at the front. There we go. Let's take the whole army forward. Away! Not going to throw my Frostworm in on its own. Nope, 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 nope. They actually do have some missile troops here as well. Hunters. They're close quarters, that's fine. My javelins have longer range, so we can just snipe them out. Let's pop the javelins in front. And let's just follow Throgg. Okay, right, he's in position. I'm slowly getting there. They're quite slow. Fast forward. While we wait, we do massively outnumber them, bless him. It's going to get smushed. You whack the trolls on the flanks in and they can move in from that side. Come on, javelins. Okay, bar the wolves, everyone move up. Use your vomit. In come the wolves. And then we have some lovely trolls.
You said it.
Wreck 'em. A swift sundering of our foes. Job done. It was only ever going to be a slaughter. Throgg got 36 kills. Oh, the Warhound's got 53. Nice. Probably should get more of them, actually. They're probably quite useful for this sort of territory. I can only put this on infantry. Okay. I'm going to pop it onto these guys. Oh, gain the Featherfoe Talk. And he's level 3, which means Regiment of Renown.
Settlement is yours to do with as you please. Whether that be the establishment of a camp to recruit and build from, or to devote it to one of the gods by raising it to ash and ruin, gaining their favor and gifts.
Yeah, so this is what I've said at the start of the episode as such. As you can see, for each of the, if we raise for the Hound, Crow, Eagle, or Serpent, each of the gods, you get +6 to that god and -2 to each of the others, which will obviously start adding up here. And we need 30 to reach level 1, the level 1 benefits. For now, I'm not going to bother raising. I'd rather actually take these settlements for my own. Kind of annoying that there's not more money here. I could sack it and then... Actually, I think I can sack it and then occupy. Let me do that. I think we can sack. Oh no, we can't. We can't move in again because it was our maximum range. Okay, well we'll just take it next turn. We can still raid, which is always quite useful. Right, what do I want to go for next? We could go for Voice of the Dark Gods and start going for Icy Wrath for melee attack for the trolls. It does give some... Ooh, wow. Level 3 is 20 leadership. Yeah, okay, we're going to go towards that then first. Send them back in there. And yeah, let's check who is the Varg. It's Sutha Ek. But looks things over there, apparently. Oh, I found the scaling. Hello, you're at war with Norska.
Are you here to negotiate?
Yeah, totally. Right, how do the dwarves feel about me now? Ah, see, we're improving.
You dead.
Yeah, I do not want to go and mess with you guys yet. Can get a regiment of renown, but not yet. Hello. Uh-oh. Bye, friends. Or potential friends. And our Heimlings against the scaling. Ah, Hellspire Tribe versus the Varg. Oh, that's good. The Varg camp is over there. The main one. We're going to push the annoying thing is, Tower of Karak is kind of way over there. We could waddle on down that way, but I imagine their lord is over here somewhere and not at the Tower of Karak. But the thing is, if we beat them, we can easily knock them back and go and finish them off there. So let's auto resolve that. Occupy. Oh, now if we go for it, it'll also more provincial instability. Glittering Scales. Leveled up. Icy Wrath, please. Yeah, fight or die. Go for that first. So replenish up for a turn. Or two. Altar of Spawns. Okay, yeah, for you, Obsidian Quarries. That is useful. Construction cost for buildings. Ooh, that is very good, actually. Totally didn't even check you. Public Order. Yes, we're going to get Rebellions if we're not careful. This will allow us to get the Shaman Sorcerers as well. Well, we're not going to get that much because we're not trading with anyone. Just construction cost for buildings, though. Yeah, okay, throw that one in. Actually, hold off on building stuff until we can go and take these settlements here. Actually, hold off for just a turn, please. Oh, we've got a damaged building here. Oh, that's Warhounds. That's fine because we're already building that sort of stuff over here. So we'll destroy that, gain the money from it, and go from there. We'll build something different over here. Finish that technology. Good, good. Armor for Marauder Infantry. Ammunition. Oh, that's melee attack for them all. Ammunition. Yeah, okay, we'll go through for that. So it's 13 turns. Silent encampment. Could just all look at going for the money. Money, money, money. Nearly all replenished up.
my enemies.
Ah, so we're going to upset the
Marauders all.
scaling. Unless we were to go around that way to the Varg camp. Scaling that only have the 2 settlements.
I will hear you. Let's find somewhere quiet.
Damn. Well, if they declare war on me,
Take what's there.
should be able to smash them. It's much easier to go to them if we just go straight through there. Can raid, but no point doing it in our own region. We will be able to hit that next turn, so let's get that obsidian quarry going. Can always cancel it if not. Oh, they've got the Bay of Blades as well. Maybe we should have popped down there. Claim those regions. Nah, we'll go try and find their lord. Go for the faster approach. Confederation. Oh, actually, is that give me? I should probably check if at the top I've got a confederation penalty. Don't look like it, so that must be fine. Bloody blades, melee attack, or bloody armor. Weapons of blood. Yeah, okay, let's go for that. We don't have much defense anyway. Sorry, scaling. Okay, we're gonna auto-resolve this one because we've already fought a similar one. Sack, yep. Seriously? Okay, can I get... I can get back in there because then I can raid their lands. We're going to go to the Varg camp. I imagine they must be attacking these guys. If they're not already dead. So I would have seen their army by now. So if we take out the settlement and that one, they're going to be knocked down to here. Which means we probably could smack the scaling on our way down. Our way back.
Battle time is feeding time.
Yet more Icy Wrath. Because now they've got +10. And next level, +20 leadership as well, which is going to be super useful for the regular trolls. Whose leadership is not great. And obviously, Norscan Ice Trolls. Though right now, melee defense is pretty bad. Do I want to risk... But we are going to go and take their settlement next turn. So... if we're going to build something, build it here. We can't get all the growth buildings there unless I upgrade you. So for now, we might as well throw it in. Then we can always get rid of it later on. Swap it around. How much longer till more growth? Not too long. Okay, let's get the first stash in there then. Might actually be worthwhile having tier 3 first stash everywhere that we can get it anyway. So across 3 regions, that's 900 extra income. Actually could be pretty useful. Jagged Horn Tribe's being destroyed. Hello, Hellspire Tribe.
My ice age comes.
They got wrecked. Occupado. I've just got to think about public order problems. Yep. They're going to be things. So, Varg camp's down there. Where the hell is this dude right now? Because you've probably got smashed into oblivion with all this.
Whichever woeful deity protects.
Take what's there.
And they're going after them as well. So either I have to go back towards the Bay of Blades and there. But where is their army? Thought it'd be at the Varg camp.
Lord of the monster horde.
There's Icy Wrath. Might actually have to get rid of units at some point. Because actually that Frost Wyrm would actually balance the books if we got rid of it. Could get rid of a couple of hunters. Or even these, yeah, these guys here. Shouldn't take too much. Yeah, we'll leave you with the ability to get that for now. We'll have to move on the Varg camp, I guess. Because we upset these guys. I'm kind of hoping Norsca was going to go after them sooner. Oh. Okay, well, Varkamp's just been sacked.
Marauders all.
But I think by another army of these guys. So I don't think they're going to last much longer. So if they're not taken now... Okay, we're going to go back over here then. Sorry. And you're on happy provincial instability. So could we destroy that and put in a public order building? At level 2 we could. Well, if we lose a settlement, we lose a settlement. Aha, we found them. There he is. He's down here. All this time. Sneaky. Okay. Well, if I take you out, then I can grab all your territory. But maybe I'm expanding too quickly, because otherwise we're going to have a lot of rebellions. And the scaling are definitely now not going to like me, because I've trespassed twice. We're improving with Norsca. Why the hell did you guys break your treaty with me?
The gods might compel me to kill.
That's me.
Freely.
Oh, I tried. So he's building up his forces there. Yep, should have gone down to Bay of Blades and Tower of Karat. Okay, scaling are on the march. That's good. Oh. Oh, they've gone into ambush there. I don't really want to trigger another ambush, but at the same time, I'm about to go negative. Although, not if I destroy this. Destroy that building, then we won't go negative. And then I am going to go and ambush here. See if they come towards us, take Saal encampment. I'm on the verge of bankruptcy. But I shouldn't be because of that building I'm destroying. If not, all my units will take attrition. Risk it. Throgg, please try and... Yes! Oh, my ambush failed, damn it. But this is all good, because... Oh my god, you've got a war mammoth. Ammunition, reload time. Oh, hell yeah, you're going on these javelins. Okay, so we need to take out that mammoth. War mammoth is going to be bad. Ambush has been full. That's annoying. But at least they didn't get theirs. We can defeat this guy. Oh, he's got a lot of javelins. That's fine. Wolves, you know your duty. In we go. Kill this guy. Peace and confederate. That worked pretty well. Chariots, though. You take out those chariots, or we will be in trouble. There is the mighty war mammoth. As I said, wasn't sold on the Norsca DLC. Really, it just didn't really appeal to me, the factions. War mammoths, oh yes. I can definitely get behind. I'm not sure. I was about to say get behind a mammoth. I'm not sure I'd want to get behind a mammoth. Ew. Are those? Oh, there's like little horns growing out of everywhere, and they have a tentacle trunk. Nah. Obviously means I need to give my war mammoths absolutely silly names. Right, so we need to charge their front line.
That's what the masters created. Now is our time. Lock formation. Unlock formation. Hold formation.
Charge the front line. And then get all my missile troops. Right. Mammoths over there, so that's my focus with these guys. Keep the rest of them busy. Have we got any other armoured troops? I wonder if we can actually hit the Marauder chariot. Actually, I wonder if... what is the actual... what does that say? It's armoured and it's anti-infantry. Okay, well let's send a unit of trolls against each one. See how that goes. And are you armour piercing? You are, so let's send the Frost Wyrm over there.
Chaos Marauders!
And my wolves. Where's most of their exposed missile troops? This side, and they've also got their own hounds, so let's deal with them there.
Chaos Marauders!
Okay, Throgg,
Yes, Lord!
I think I'm ready.
Your will!
Gonna wait for us to attack. Do outnumber them a little bit, but that mammoth, if not brought down, is going to cause a lot of damage. Excuse you, sir. Gotta remember how slow my units are.
That's what the master speak!
Okay, let's fast forward while they get into position. Okay.
The dark gods command me! Very well! Yes?
But I'm just going to tell you guys to go and hit that mammoth. Trolls, hit those guys.
Yes! There! Deliver slaughter! Fine! Chaos come!
Come on, bring me down that war mammoth. Yeah, because they're anti-large. That's it. Good, good. Oh, yeah. Ooh, no, we've lost some wolves. The chariot. Tear it down.
Your will! So be it!
Get him, Throgg.
Chaos Marauders!
Bring down the mammoth.
So be it!
Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. There we go.
Chaos Marauders! Victory!
The problem is my forces in the middle aren't doing so well.
They will succumb! We want their eyes! Ready! Throwing axes!
Quickly throw your axes, throw your axes, throw your axes. Ah! Okay, ice trolls, we need to get you into battle.
Pull back! Chaos Marauders! They will succumb! Pull back! Take it, Southerner! What? Mortal fools!
In we go.
Hail the Southerners! Chaos Marauders! Throw those axes! Har! Chaos Marauders!
Okay, no, we're rallying, we're rallying.
What? What do the gods desire? Retreat! My gods call!
We've got him.
The gods are undead! Chaos Marauders! Yes, I'm ready!
Vomit on him, Throgg. Ooh, you broke my ice trolls.
Yes, sword! For gold! Throwing axes!
Oh. Oh, but with the vomit, I think he's pretty much gone.
Chaos Marauders! Your will! Attack the mortals! Yes! Watch! Mortar fall! Get them! All right!
Get him with the vomit.
My God!
Ice trolls, good. You've come back.
Hungry and angry. Your will. Your will. Ready. Chaos Marauders. Mortal fool. Chaos Marauders.
Come on, Throgg. Yes, you destroyed his chariot. Nice. That should tip it, surely.
Honor the tribe.
And they're all breaking. Ah, nice. The icy breath as well. Here's Throgg. And more trolls. Whew, okay, that was close. Pyrrhic victory. 937 lost. I have a feeling after this, no more conquering. We need to build up our forces. It would have been good if I could have let that war mammoth break, and then I could just get it with the Confederation like we did with the Frost Wyrm. But I don't think it's going to work. Sacrifice because we need more money, most likely, is... Whew. Thank you, Varg. Oh, and they didn't take the Varg camp, the Hellspire tribe, if they got defeated by the garrison or something else. Nice, Butcher's captives going for next. So yeah, I think... Hellspire's now going after the scaling. That's fine, that solves my problems. Varg.
Whichever woeful deity protects you.
There we go.
It ends here.
And I demand your money too.
Spill your blood.
Thank you. Right, so that is all of Wintertooth. That is pretty quick work, but it's gone well. Hi, Norska. So you've taken some settlement from the scaling. Next episode, I have a feeling, is going to be all about the all about dealing with public order problems. But that helped me grab the rest of the settlements here that I need. We really need to invest in some economic buildings as well as public order stuff. So feel free to leave your tactics and suggestions. It's always much appreciated down in the comment section, guys. I'm thinking, should we keep this army or should we get rid of it? Because it might be good as a peacekeeping force. But at the same time, it's also costing us 1,340 a turn. Now we have gained the Varg camp over here. Yeah, we need to get some public order sorted between these various settlements that I've pushed out and taken within the first 14 turns. It's pretty quick. But then that Confederation, I think it's you know, it's not going to keep you busy or take up too much of your time, to be perfectly honest, and allow you to claim all of Norska rather sharpish. I think the dwarves are actually going to be quite a challenge when we go after them. But there is a Rengrad with Kislev. I'm not going to go after them just yet, but they will have the unique building for Throgg. But yes, I hope you've enjoyed this first episode of the Wintertooth Campaign. As I said, episodes will be out every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So there will be another episode out tomorrow. So get those unit name suggestions to the QT, which is linked in the description. Suggested as soon as possible, because then I can name every unit in Throgg's army. So Berserkers, Marauders, Spearmen, regular Marauders, Hunters with Javelins, Ice Wolves, Warhounds, Norscan Ice Trolls, and regular Trolls, and a Frost Wyrm. Get some suggestions, unit name suggestions for those guys in that QT now. And let me know your thoughts on Tim. Should he be a Shaman Sorcerer, a Famir Bale Fiend, or a Skin Wolf Werekin for this series? Let me know in the comment section. Until the next one, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Take pride and join the Legion. Check out my affiliates and sponsors, Greenman Gaming, Overclockers UK, and MSI. Oh, and I should say a massive thanks to H for Havoc for helping to design the thumbnail for this series. Always appreciated. Till the next one, ciao for now.